Thank you for the coffee and the biscuit, baby.
The biscuits are a tad overdone.
What is that? Oh, I don't care. Your bread, and that's all I care about. Good morning. I'm eating biscuits. Mmm. I like them a little overdone, baby.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
They're smaller.
I got different sizes.
They're cooked differently.
Yeah. Good morning, Emily. How are you? We're doing good. We're running a little late today. But I'm feeling better. Having a good morning. Good morning, Cherie. How's everybody doing today? Mm-hmm. Good morning, Aaron, Jojo, McKenna. I'm having my first sip of coffee. Bear just gave me some breakfast. He's been giving me breakfast for, well, that seems to be his new job. He loves to do that for me. I think, when did we make this decision, baby? You would make me breakfast and I would make you dinner.
I don't think it was
Just something that happened.
a decision. You just told me what my new job was.
Yeah. Well, that was me asking for help, you know? I was struggling in the mornings.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm teaching. I teach. My eyebrows. Oh, my hair. Well, it's growing out. And yeah, well, I needed to be lined up when I went and got the haircut. But I went to a hair cutting place. What do you call them, baby?
A barber?
No, I go to a barber to get it done right.
Oh, you went to a different place. You went
Yeah,
to.
which is predominantly children and women. And she did not know how to line me up at all. Biscuits. No, it was in a salon because it was one of the cheapy ones. Haircut place, you know. But I
That's
asked
your
her,
ass.
I asked her, do you know how to do men's haircuts? Do you know how to buzz? Are you, yeah, like, you know, I have a license. I'm like, I know, but you're gonna cut my hair like a woman and I need my hair lined up. And I wasn't rude. I didn't say it like that. But sure enough, she didn't do it right. So I have to go to a sports barber shop. Good morning, Bella. Good morning, Karina. Oh, honey. Biscuits, the little refrigerator biscuits, and coffee. It's probably a little late, like 7:20. Let me see.
720.
7:20. I'm good. 7:21. Good morning, Yesenia. I'm having a pain day. I'm at no pain today. Zero discomfort, zero pain. So I'm feeling good.
Comment.
Thank you, Yesenia. Today, I hope I have a pain-free day.
Hey, honey, look at the pin comment.
Okay. Oh, Cherie, we're praying. We're praying. It should be fine. It should be all fine. Hello, everybody. Can you hear my stomach? It's like churning while I'm eating. I'm like, okay, calm
I
down.
thought it was the fountain. That's all I can hear.
Oh, something's happening. Hi, Maddie. Ooh. Jordan, I do have a teacher's voice. And it's a little on the deeper side. I know, Cherie. I know. I know. We just want to shelter them and take them home and okay, something is itching me in the back.
The tag on the shirt?
There is no tag, it's tagless.
Oh.
I don't know what's going on. Hold on.
You just have a general itchy?
I don't think so. It feels like I'm being poked. My objective, I can get through pain. Going through pain is not the issue. Well, it is, but it's making a mess. That was my concern. And on the first day, I made a mess. And yesterday...
You know I just eat breakfast, right?
And yesterday... Look at me, look at this. And yesterday... I just, stayed still. That's all I do is just be still. I get up only to open the door, greet the students. Because I have to do this 6 times. Greet at the door because I have 6 classes. Open the door, greet my students, go slowly walk back to my desk. I went to the restroom like yeah, 6 times. I think I tried to go to the restroom after every single class. Every single class. Thank you, picture. Oh, thank you, Reem. So but today, I think I've seen the worst of it and I feel better. I've done that too, though, and I actually like it. I used to do long-term sub jobs for elementary, and I liked it. I actually did, but I like both. I like the high school and like the elementary. 7:25. Thank you, Noni. Well, I haven't been posting videos for 2 days. But I do lives. So, yeah, you don't want squirrely high school students in a classroom all day long. They'll drive you batty. Elementary kids are adorable. They have they're still kind of babies. So they still sleepyheads in the morning. They're excited for lunch. Excited. And then after recess, they get tired. They want a nap. I'm feeling good today, Shiza. Oh, thank you, Christina.
Come on. Before Mittens gets your spot. Oh, she found my hot honey drippings. Look at her go. Is that good, sweetheart?
So, I'm doing something. I'm gonna make a video about it. But I'm gonna share with y'all first. Here in Texas, you get evaluated. You get, observed. 45-minute observation. You get a couple of walkthroughs. And that's because I teach what? 100 and how many days do I teach?
87.
187 days. That's not true.
Is it longer for extended?
Yeah.
Whatever you teach.
Anyway, let's say, no, maybe it is 180. I don't remember. But anyway,
I only know that because I was looking at the Amarillo calendar yesterday
yeah.
and it said 187.
Okay. And then, y'all know about the TIA situation. And they evaluated us. Our assistant principals evaluated us. And they decided that the only thing that needed to change from the chaos and the rollout, the problematic rollout of last year, all the teachers were angry. None of us knew, none of us were informed that our students would have to show 65% growth. 65% growth. That would mean that they would have to be doing horrible. They would have to do horrible on the first test. And there's 3 tests that they look at. Excuse me. So this is based on student progress. This is based on student scores. Which isn't a measurement at all. Why? So they've gone back to the 80s. Let's go back to the 80s. Let's measure teachers by their student progress. And they set the number to 65% growth. Never mind that we're still dealing with COVID kids. Kids who have checked out and they are longing for asynchronous. They do not want to be in the classroom. They're trying to figure out a way to do asynchronous. They think they can beat the system. I'm going to be absent enough to where I don't have to be in class, but go back to school every now and then to not get kicked out. Deal with the truancy officer. That's not an issue. But I'll just do my work at home. And if I'm failing, they're just going to give me a packet. That's what we're dealing with. Students who are strategizing. They are specifically strategizing how they are going to go back to asynchronous. They're not trying to skip school in the traditional way where you're just rebelling. No, these are good kids. Normally had never had a truancy issue, but they long to go back to how it was during COVID, and they want to do classwork at home, and they want the bar set low. Because during COVID, for about 2 years, students were allowed to do the bare minimum and then they could pass. So with that all going on, and teachers are, teachers are seeing this, and and the students, this is a deliberate, calculated plan that child and parent have come up together. And it's just, yeah, don't worry about it, because they have already been convinced that attendance is not that important because it wasn't that important during COVID. So teachers have to fight this. We have to get the student back into the classroom. And Texas decided, well, we want to give you a raise. We want to give you some kind of initiative, right? This Texas initiative allotment. We want to thank you. We want all our teachers to have six figures. So instead of just giving you six figures, we've created, okay, a series of challenges, okay? Yeah, you have to swim through sharks, and then you're going to jump in a barrel full of monkeys, and you're going to climb out, okay? And then you're going to go through a lion's den. All of this bullshit. So, showing 65% growth was already tough, okay? Especially for U.S. history, because students are pretty good at history. Whether they like it or not, they have common sense. It was the T-test, the evaluation is what really got teachers pissed. It's like, well, wait a minute. We're doing this for money. You asked us to volunteer. In fact, you voluntold us to do this. And you're not going to scratch our back? You're not going to... Well, no, we've been trained. Okay? The APs have been trained to evaluate a certain way. Legally, ethically. And they will stand by their evaluations because they feel we legally, ethically evaluated the way we thought, this is your evaluation. These are the scores you got. I'm sorry if you don't like it. So what did the assistant principals learn after they faced the backlash and the anger and the frustration and sadness of teachers who saw that their evaluations were very low and, they did not show a 65% growth? They blamed the teachers. Well, I think what we learned is that had the teachers advocated for themselves, maybe their evaluation would have been low.
If they knew how to advocate for themselves.
And we thought, and so an AP's telling me this, and I'm thinking, oh, So when you get the evaluation and you realize that you do not have distinguished, you have something less than distinguished. Distinguished is the highest you can get. Teachers need to go back and dig up proof. And listen to me what I'm saying. They need to go find the proof that they are distinguished, present it to their appraiser, which is their assistant principal, and advocate for themselves and say, hey, you said I was proficient, but look, here's the evidence. I'm not proficient. I'm distinguished. I can't even begin to talk about how problematic that is. To say, I'm a teacher, I'm in the classroom, you see my classroom, you see the work on the walls, you see the work on the hallways, you see my children working in the hallways, because I take my kids out of the classroom sometimes. You can come in on any given day and see us working. You see my lesson plans because I turn them in. And I have to advocate myself. I have to prove to you that on that one day that you walked through, the one day that you did the observation, you thought I was proficient because maybe I didn't ask enough critical thinking questions for that one day, and you decided that it would be my turn to show the other 185 days that I was distinguished. You couldn't inference. You couldn't say to yourself, no, I know this person. I know my staff. I know her. And just because in this 50-minute class that I'm observing, she did not ask enough critical thinking questions, I know that she does. I know in my heart she does. So I'm not going to give her proficient. No, because they were trained that if you don't observe it in those 50 minutes, then it doesn't exist. Then it never happens. If they observe a teacher, are you done dying?
No.
And she doesn't show distinguished in her observation, then she's never been distinguished. A principal cannot make a judgment call. They can't just use inferencing skills. They know damn well I'm a distinguished teacher. So after the TIA incident, when we all realized we were not getting diddly caca crap, baby, if you don't resuscitate yourself or stop, I'm going to take you out of your misery.
I wish you would. I wish somebody would.
He's just hacking away.
I wish somebody would.
That's what was frustrating. You're gaslighting us. Oh, we were just evaluating ethically and morally. And we were trained. And during those 50 minutes and maybe 2 walkthroughs, this one area, we just felt like you were just proficient. What about the other 185 days? Do you think I'm just proficient? Do you think I'm just a proficient teacher? Well, I mean, on that day, you knew you were being evaluated, so you should have been on. Oh. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. So, guess who's making a binder? I'm making a binder, and I'm filling it with all the evidence that I am distinguished 185 freaking days of the year. So whatever they observe on that one day that I'm being observed, whatever action they felt was just proficient, then I will show them my evidence. They want evidence, they're going to get evidence. They're going to get a big, thick binder with everything that I do for tutoring, everything that I do, all the emails they're going to get that I send parents, all the tutoring that I do, all the homemade lessons, all the beautiful workmanship of my students' projects. They're going to get the proof that I hand create my tests. They're going to get all the critical thinking questions that I need to be asking, with proof that students are answering them. I'm showing up with a binder on my meeting. There is a post-observation conference, and I'm going to say thank you. I really don't have time to have this meeting, but here's my binder because you needed proof that you hired a distinguished teacher. Apparently, you can't inference. Apparently, you're not allowed to use a judgment call. So you needed concrete proof. I might have it What is it, baby? Those people, I might have it notarized. I might have it notarized. This binder.
You're a dumbass.
You think I won't? I think
No,
I will.
I know you will.
I'm gonna go to my mother. She has a what do they call people who notarize?
A notary public.
Yeah, that notary republic.
Notary public.
Baby, I can't handle your list.
I didn't say republic.
I was like, what's a
said
notary
public.
republic? Yeah, I'm gonna go to my mother. I'm gonna say, Mom, notarize this. So they can see the seal. Boom, right there. I'm distinguished, bitch. Yeah, yeah. They have no idea what they've done. Because, see, I had a decision to make. Do I just show them what proficient is? Because maybe they don't know what proficient is. So there's some shit that I'm not going to do. I still haven't done all my safe schools. Okay? Prove to me that I'm not safe. That I don't know. Trust me, a kid was bleeding. He had a bloody nose. I said, get away. I cannot treat you. Run to the bathroom. I know all about blood pathogens. Blood pathogens. I don't hug my students. No physical contact. If I do hug them, it's a side-to-side hug. Hello, side-to-side. And you put your arm around the backpack, not them. I know what I'm doing. Okay? No sexual harassment. Hell, I don't even sexually harass my husband. Don't worry about that. My poor baby.
Tell this person you didn't get fired.
No, I didn't get fired.
Trying to
No.
get fired.
They're desperate for teachers. They ain't firing nobody. They're just gonna demoralize us. They're just gonna run us down. They're gonna micromanage us. They're gonna give us more duties to the job description.
Is this because you're mad the superintendent got a raise?
Oh, he got a raise. All superintendents in Texas got a raise. Teachers got a 2% raise. Yay, $50. Now I can afford bread. Because bread's expensive. Wait till they see my binder. Wait till they see my binder. And I'm going to put sticky notes and highlights and annotations. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh! Distinguish all the way down. You won't be able to fight it. Because that's what you said. I just have to show proof. You didn't say you need to visually see it in live action. You're going to take my word for it. So why couldn't you just take my word for it when I said, hey, I'm showing up to work today. I'm a teacher. I'm here. I'm 100% here. No. You tried to get away with bringing us down. Yeah. Well, they're not going to break my spirit. I had a parent yell, if you don't like your job, quit. You should quit. First of all, I never said I didn't like my job. I don't like my pay. And I do not like this Tia. That's it. End of discussion. I love my job. Yeah, I know, Noni. Noni, I can get a little pissy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a teacher, by the way, Stark, but I love the question because that's a good question to ask all teacher. What is my job? I mean, am I data collector? Am I therapist? Am I social worker? Wait, what am I? I thought I was just supposed to teach content.
You're everything.
No, you're not. Oh, silly girl. You just thought you were going to teach history. No, we need you to collect data. Yeah, we need you to, we're going to give you a bunch of resources and not train you how to use them. No, not properly. Not properly, no. Yeah. So, no, I do not get paid for months that I'm not working there, Stark. I get paid for the 9 months that I'm working, and then we teachers opt, you can choose to stretch that pay for 12 months. But legally, I am not getting paid for days I'm not working. I don't get paid for June, July, and August, unless I teach summer school. So no one's getting paid to do nothing. Are you kidding? No one's getting a paid vacation. Well, I'm getting about 55. I make 55K a year. And that's average. In fact, that's a little above average. In Texas, the average is 36,000 a year. Who the hell can live on
That's for a
36,000?
first year teacher. In like some rural, I looked it up. In
Oh.
rural communities, even Ben Katie pays more than that.
No. 7 years. Oh, guys, I have teachers that have been working there for 20 years and I make the exact same amount of them. Yeah. I make the same as them. U.S. history. Good afternoon, Mimi. Yeah, well, Michael. No, they just make it look like we're getting paid summer vacation. They're stretching out our paycheck, but they're not paying us for summer vacation. And that's so that legally we can have another job. We can get another job. I've been doing summer school for a couple of years. This will be the first summer in a long time that I will not be doing summer school. I also do curriculum writing, and I'm probably going to have to get back into curriculum writing because I need the money. I just don't have the brain cells. I don't have the brain cells. I'm tired. Oh no. Well, Teehee, you are getting a real boots on the ground training that you know. I could never do clinicals because I was raising 4 kids. So I went to college late in life as a single mom. So I decided to be a substitute teacher to get my training. That's how I did it. I wanted to make sure that I was proficient. I wanted to make sure I understood how everything worked. And so the whole time I was in college, I was a substitute teacher. And I picked up long-term sub jobs. So I could really talk to teachers and get some input and that kind of stuff. That was the best training for me so I could get paid. Then after I graduated college, because I got a history degree, then I went to a alternative certification school to get my teaching certificate. So I think that we always suspected we weren't appreciated, and we always suspected we might be more important than they're treating us. And then when COVID happened, we learned 2 things. Apparently, the economy will topple if we don't go and babysit the workers' children. So our health and our well-being and our physical and mental well-being meant nothing to anybody. We were basically airport workers. We were police. We were firemen. We were nurses. We were treated on the same, but we don't get that pay. We don't get that pay unless do firemen get paid 50,000 a year?
No, they pay a lot more than that.
Okay, I mean start me at 86 and we'll be happy. Start me at 86.
They're risking their lives.
And you don't think I'm risking my lives every day
Yep.
in Texas schools? Yeah, I don't think so. So during COVID, teachers learned, oh, we're essential workers. We kind of knew we were, but okay, the news is saying we are. The economy will topple. Families are gonna get on food stamps if teachers don't go into the classroom. Okay. But then we also learned that parents hate us. A majority of parents hate us. That we're lazy. That we deserve nothing. We should be grateful for what we have. Oh my God, Claudia, you have no idea. Abbott, oh my God.
Someone just mentioned the Houston ISD dickhead.
Oh,
It
yes.
said that he'll never close schools again because of the ice.
Mm-hmm.
People, they were playing videos of Houston. You couldn't even get around. And teachers are what, off-road drivers now?
Yeah.
Fuck that dickhead.
They're essential. He thought he was giving us a compliment by telling us he wants us to die. Oh, teachers, I regret closing the schools down by the mayor's request. That's what the Houston Independent School District superintendent said. Because they are so important. They are so important. They're so important. We're not going to pay them worth shit.
Or protect them.
We're not going to protect them. We're not going to, But they're so important. And so I will never shut down school. I'm going to make them get on the road and drive on treacherous roads to get to school. Yeah, I'm never going to do that again. Oh, I would. I've always wanted to live in the UK. Oh, especially, Bear wants to live in Ireland. I want to live in the Cotswolds. Where the murder rate is so high. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now, we found a sweet spot. Fingers crossed. Amarilla is going to pay me 55.
I think it's like the same rate.
The same rate.
I think.
As CCISD. But the cost of living is so low. Oh, please, Lord, help us save money. Oh. But I heard, isn't Oxford cost of living high too? No, yeah, we're not human. We're not human. Human shields. We're human shields. Oh, yeah. We're human shield. Okay. Okay, Michael. You have a good one. I thought you were leaving. No, in Houston? They're not giving anybody money in Houston. Oh, gosh. I'm waiting for the Houston class action lawsuit. Ooh, I can't wait. When those teachers, because they're doing it low key. They are going to sue the crap out of HISD. In Houston? Babe, are they starting at $80K in Houston?
Not as I heard. I had us move already.
I'll look that up. I think you have to be a yes man. Okay, there was a conversation I had. And we were talking about the superintendent being an ass. And I said, I just want to go work there to give him hell. To be a thorn in his side. And they said they would never hire you. They want conformists. They want yes people. They want teachers who show no ability to stand up for themselves. Where in West Texas? Please say Amarillo. Noni, yeah, I guess. Okay, maybe I would be a yes person. Now, everybody was okay. I will say this about the whole Houston thing. The idea to put the behavior problems in the library, I'm sorry, that's genius. That's genius.
Not an island.
Yeah. Odessa. How far is Odessa from my grandbaby?
I'm not sure.
And everyone's like, we need libraries to read. We need library. These kids never go to the library. And they can't read what's in the library. So sit down. This is about getting the y'all think I'm joking. You think I'm joking. They can't read. Okay? They cannot read. Teachers were I remember, and I had to learn the hard way. I kept thinking, guys, you just have to read the passage. And then I realized, oh, wait a minute. I don't think they can read. And so I had to do a couple of tricks to see if that was right. If I was right, they cannot. Some of them can read the words but can't read the sentence. Do you know what that means? They're reading the words. They're struggling to read the words, but they cannot read a consistent sentence because our American school system is horrible. And we do not put reading first. We put testing first. They cannot comprehend. They cannot comprehend what they're reading because they're struggling to read the words. So they are not understanding the sentence. And understand a paragraph or a quote? No. They can't do it. So nobody's going to the library. And any student that is going to the library is an avid reader, and there's a public school library. And that's another thing. Houston was not closing off the libraries. Houston said, no, you still have library hours. We still are going to have library during lunchtime and before and after school. But in the middle of the class, when a teacher calls us, the teacher will call a number and come get the student. No more behavior problems. No more student napping in the back. No more student throwing papers at people's heads. No two students dominating the classroom with their jokes and their antics. Come pick them up. Because you don't understand a classroom behavior issue. There is 10 steps you have to go through to get that child to the principal's office. And Houston said, no. Half a step. And we're gonna immediately remove that child.
They start teachers with 7 years experience at 63.3.
Where?
Odessa.
Wow.
It's an hour down from Lubbock. 2 hours down from Amarillo.
So yeah, a lot of teachers were like, everybody was freaking out. You know, all the parents, the library, like like as if they were burning books in the yard. No, a lot of teachers are like, huh. That's actually a good idea. I would love the opportunity to simply call a number. Hello. Yeah, I have a napper. Thank you. And they do not, there is no redirection in Houston. A teacher was telling me, no, they don't redirect where they take the child out of the classroom and like, okay, you need to wake up. Would you like a little bit of water? Would you splash some water on your face? Okay, let's go back into the classroom. No, one infraction and they're out. They have to do the rest of their studies in the library with ISS teachers, ISS type teachers staring them down. No more acting like a fool. That's what, and so everyone was doing TikToks at the time. They're like, it's dystopia. They're closing down the libraries and teachers worth anything. We're like, yeah, how come our school can't do that? I want something like that. I want to pick up the phone and say I have a napper. I have a student that will not put their phone down.
801 love.
$3K a year for teaching a stipend. I mean, $3K a year for teaching a core. I want that. I want that. Yeah, Bear's looking at the pay in Odessa. Yeah, I heard the town, baby. Thank you. We're trying to stay healthy. Thank you, Vicky. Noni's the napper. Come, please remove that, Noni. I don't know about that. I know that Abbott was taking his revenge on Houston. Oh, he's mad at them. He's so mad at them. Dino, all I care about is my students and my husband and my children that I gave birth to, and all three sets are doing great. My relationship with my students is awesome. My relationship with my husband's awesome. My relationship with the children that I birthed, and one that looks like I birthed her, but I didn't, doing great. Celeste. A lot of people think she's mine.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to get ready now. I have to. Bear's like, Lisette, you got to get ready. I have to go, guys. I have to get up. I have to get dressed. And we're starting the Cold War today. I'm showing my students 1950s videos because we have to show post-war life, affluence, right? The new shiny neighborhoods and suburbs and cars, and then we get to the nitty gritty. Discrimination, civil rights, Korean War. Let's do it. Let's get into it. Okay. I haven't checked the scores yet. Today I'm looking at the scores, but all my students said it was an easy test. It was just too long. And I have a problem with that. So what I've been telling my students, I said, guys, 23 questions in 50 minutes is not long. And and I have to train you to do that much, because your STAR test is not going to be anything less than 70 questions. 70. And they're like, oh. What? I said, so I have to train you to do a lot of questions. So we'll see. We'll see how they did. Y'all have a great day. Mwah. Bye.